Hardly anyone is showing you how you can use your brain to beat cancer. The power of your mindset is largely untapped. If you aren't focused on doing mindset work, then you're really missing out on an important piece of your cancer recovery and remission. But there's good news. I'm going to show you exactly where to start in this video right now. If you want to prevent cancer, stop a cancer recurrence, or fully and completely recover from cancer, then this video is for you. You can change your brain to beat cancer. Here's how. Whether you've just been diagnosed with breast cancer, blood cancer, or even if you're at high risk of developing cancer, then discovering the power of your mindset is the key to overcoming cancer. Here's how. When we think about the power of mindset, we need to consider two very different thought patterns. Listen to these two examples, and I want you to tell me which of these two describe you the best. First, we have the fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is saying or thinking something like this: there's nothing I can do. It's only a matter of time before my cancer comes back. I have stage 4 cancer, so cancer is going to control the rest of my life. I'll never be able to lose this weight. This is just my new normal. Oh, and we're going to talk about new normal a little later in the video because this is the most destructive thing that you can say to a cancer survivor. A fixed mindset is saying something like, I've always been overweight, I've never liked to exercise, or I just want my old life back. Now look, a fixed mindset is not a very nice place to be. It's creating unnecessary stories and labels about yourself. It's limiting what you're capable of before you can even start. As a cancer survivor, the only thing that's holding you back is your mindset. Let me show you how to start unlocking that. But first, we need to dive in to the cancer freedom mindset. A cancer freedom mindset is saying, I'm learning how to create an anti-cancer lifestyle. I want to be the healthiest version of myself ever. It's possible for me to stay in remission. I'm learning what my body needs. These statements are statements of power and growth. These are statements of control. Now, a cancer freedom mindset is a mindset of curiosity and control. I'm learning what my body needs. That's curiosity. It's possible for me to stay in remission. That's control. Now, this mindset, it's from a place of power. It's not from a place of fear. As a cancer survivor myself, I'd much rather live my life and spend my time in a place of power than a place of fear. But look, you need to know this. We all spend moments within both of these mindsets, both the fixed mindset and the cancer freedom mindset. That's natural. But we do want to shift our brain so we can spend most of our time in the cancer freedom mindset. A breast cancer survivor that I work with in the Cancer Freedom Program, she said to me that she's a really positive person, so she doesn't really need mindset work. She said, I'm really positive. Everyone says that about me. And I hear you. Even if you've gracefully come through this journey with the most amazing attitude, there is still space for you to improve your mindset. If you are naturally a positive person, then you'll be able to embrace this work and get even bigger results. The truth is that after I finished cancer treatment, I thought the same way. I mean, sure, I had some bad days. Some days where there were tears and the world would just feel so heavy. But most of the time, I'm upbeat. I'm good. I've got this. When a mentor suggested that mindset work is what was holding me back in my cancer recovery, I totally disagreed. It couldn't be mindset. Not possible. But they encouraged me to do this exercise that I'm going to show you in this video. And within 5 minutes, I was recognizing blind spots and unlocking doors. It was life-changing, and now I want the same for you. So here is the truth about mindset for cancer survivors. Moving forward into your cancer recovery, into your cancer remission, there is not a lot I can guarantee to you 100%. But I can guarantee this. I know with certainty that going forward, there will be obstacles. There will be roadblocks. There's gonna be tough days. But it's your mindset that carries you through. So much so that your mindset will shift to a place where these roadblocks and obstacles, they're minimized. Whereas if you're in a fixed mindset, it can completely derail you. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Take out a pen and paper. I want you to start writing down every time you have a fixed mindset thought. Every time you place a label on yourself. I'm not the type of person that likes to go to the gym. I'm not into touchy-feely mindset work. Well, if that's you, then you probably haven't made it this far in this video. Anytime you're limiting yourself, I want you to write it down. I want you to first start by identifying when you're having fixed mindset thoughts. Maybe it's more often than you were expecting, or maybe you're doing better than you thought. Okay, so now that you've had some time to think, had some time to perceive yourself and the world around you, now it's time to shift your thoughts from the fixed mindset more to the cancer freedom mindset. There are 3 rules to follow to start shifting your brain to help beat cancer. Starting with number 1, your vision for the future needs to be larger than your past. The cancer freedom mindset is a mindset of constant growth, constant improvement. So whatever's already happened to you is amazing and beautiful and wonderful, but the future, it's got to be bigger and better. Maybe you've had kids in the past, but in your future, you want to see your grandchildren. That's a bigger future. Maybe you started a business in the past, but in the future, you want to sell that business and retire. That's a bigger future. Maybe you got to travel to Europe as a teenager, but now you want to go and live in France for a month. That's a bigger future. All these things are possible, and whatever you set out for your future, that's possible too. But you need to allow yourself to dream it. As cancer survivors, we often live scan to scan. There's fear around booking a vacation or making plans after your next scan. What if the cancer comes back? What if it's spread? What if you need to go back into treatment? But you can't live your life on these what ifs. You need to live it here and now. Setting your intentions and putting that out into the universe. Well, that's the first step in making it a reality. We've all heard the story of a father who's terribly ill, but he wants to get to his daughter's wedding. And a month after the wedding, he passes away. This shows the power of mindset in overcoming. You need a strong purpose for being here, a clear future, a reason why you want to move forward. Then your brain will focus on that and that will become your reality. Okay, but don't hold it in. Don't be secretive about your bigger and brighter future. Share it, speak it out into the universe, and your intentions will come true. Okay, so that's the first rule. Your future must be bigger and brighter than your past. On to rule number 2. You must give more than you receive. It's human nature to expect to receive, right? This is normal. Cancer survivors tell me all the time, I ate healthy, I exercised, I did everything right, but I still got cancer. Why? Yes, the same thing happened to me. I don't know why I got cancer. I thought I was doing everything right, but still, cancer. But saying those things have an underlying expectation of receiving. I expect to not get cancer because I ate healthy. That's not exactly right. When I look deep into the times that I said that, I almost see a sense of entitlement. Why me? When really the question should be, why not me? I'm sure I'll never know the true reason why I got cancer. There's just too much we don't know about cancer still. So instead, I focus on being the healthiest and the best version of myself now that I can be. That's going to make the biggest impact on keeping me cancer-free. So instead of looking back as to why I got cancer, I look forward. We need to put into the universe more than we're receiving. We're not going to wait around and just accept your cancer survivor status. Instead, we're going to continuously give to the world. This might mean a compliment to a stranger, or $20 to someone in need, helping out a local charity, or going and visiting your grandmother in a retirement home every week. Or maybe it's just using your unique gift to help the world. If we can give big, then it'll be inevitable that we'll receive in return. That brings me to the last rule of shifting your brain to help beat cancer. Rule number 3 is be open to new experiences. Some women that come to me for help in the Cancer Freedom Program, they're so clear on their goals. They have set goals for the future. Their health, their career, their family, everything's planned out. You would think this is a good thing, because without goals, without a plan, how will you know where you're going? But a word of caution here. You need to have space for the amazing things that could come up along the way. The things that you could never, ever even dream up. If you're so focused on your goals, then you might dismiss an entire email or a chance encounter. You might dismiss it as something you're not interested in. But if you had been open to it, it might have changed your life 100-fold. Be sure to look at things from a new perspective. Sleep on it. Take time to reflect. I want you to make sure you're able to accept the gifts that the world is giving you. Okay, so now that you know how to change your brain to beat cancer, now you need to focus on your food as a cancer survivor. Your diet is the next big change you can make to unlocking your cancer recovery and remission. That's exactly why I'm linking up this next video here for you. Click the link here. I'll see you in the next video.